Hey, what's going on guys, Khrase here, welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 outfit guide. Today, let's go over a really awesome legendary Nomad slash fixer kind of look that you will definitely want to apply onto your Nomad type of character, especially since these will definitely make you look really badass. Even more so, kind of reminds me a bit of Mad Max, a bit of Terminator, and of course the fixer slash Nomad kind of look, all of that combined into one single package. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, and as always, if you enjoyed this video at any point, it would be super awesome if you also left a like on it. By the way, today's video has been brought to you thanks to Instant Gaming. If you enjoy cheap games and want really awesome discounts, definitely go ahead, check him out by using my links in the description box down below. So to get this outfit started, we're gonna begin with the fixer coat, which I believe is one of the best coats in the game right now. It also seems to be a bit bulkier and high-end. Like if you're a fixer and you have money and stuff to do, you're probably going to rock with something like this. Now, in order to find this, you're going to have to head over to Santo Domingo on this side of the map right here. It's going to be really close to a park kind of area. It's called the Candle Park, I believe. But essentially, once you reach over there, you're going to notice that there's this big Ferris wheel that unfortunately kind of collapsed. And beneath this Ferris wheel is where we will find the items needed. To be more specific, just head over there somewhere in the middle up until you see one of these carts, and in front of it there is a body. By the time you reach it, you should be more than capable of noticing that the legendary pop-up appeared, and the fixer coat is going to be right inside of this box right next to this body. And by the way, I do recommend maybe doing a quick save before this, just in case you might want 4 or even 5 modding slots like how I did in this footage right here. But the fixer coat looks really amazing. Like, you can make this work with a ton of different style of pants, like the V's premium pants we've talked about in the previous video where we went into that really awesome house. Well, you can make it work with a ton of stuff that is on a more light kind of color, and this is something that we will combine with, of course, the fixer pants that come in a little bit later. Like these pants, they are called the protective layer fixer pants that you can get a little bit more into the city. So this is something that you find a few levels above Jig Street, so it's gonna be on this side of the map in Japantown. Basically, you're going to have to head over to the eastern part of the city. But once you reach over there, just a few meters right onto the street, you're going to notice that there's this 18+ kind of establishment, and between this and the next one there is a gap. So what we will do here is simply use these containers to give us access to the top of the platform, and then use all of these other platforms to make our way all the way to the top of the building. Eventually, you're going to notice that there's this bunch of stairways that bring you up at the top, and then there's this kind of like dilapidated shack on top of the building. But guess what? Inside of this shack is where you will find the corpse with the legendary pants that you can loot from them really quickly. So these are the pants right here. They look pretty well. They are pretty basic with the exception of some elements like the metal onto the left foot right there, but otherwise they complement the outfit pretty well, and they will complement it even more once we go on to the next pair. But since we are on the subject, let's also go in and fit all of this in with the fixer shoes. Of course, again, legendary quality. Of course, we have a bunch of options right here, but I will start with the fixer shoes. So you will find these again in Japantown, a little bit further away down the map right here on this side of the area. So when you reach this point, it even has like a teleport point right there. If you unlocked it, you're gonna be able to jump right here onto this part of the street up until you see this area that leads into a parking garage with this van that seems to be abandoned. Well, if you go into the van, you're going to notice another corpse that will have the shoes for you, and you can go ahead and grab them. Again, not too much to talk about the shoes outside of the fact that they complement the outfit. They are part of the fixer outfit, so you can obviously go ahead and apply them to you. But if you want something a little bit bulkier, like maybe something in a military kind of style that also fits really well with this outfit, then maybe you will want to go with the combat boots, the waterproof combat boots that you actually get 2 instead of just 1 in the same area. So this is going to be really close to the water barrage or water plant, however you want to call it, and it is going to be located again in Santo Domingo, right into the southern part of it, like the very south, right here, right next to the barrage itself. So what you will want to do is to actually climb these stairs, make your way all the way up at the top, up until you see this ladder that you can climb, and once you you reach that point, you already see a couple of corpses that hold 2 pair of boots. So each of these corpses will hold 1 pair of these boots. You can go ahead and collect them, and I'm pretty sure that one of them is going to have higher quality than the previous one, or at very least higher armor. And yeah, you can go ahead, equip them. I have not noticed a difference between these two, maybe with the exception of the armor, but that is a given. I'm pretty sure that this will vary even if you reload your save file and collect them again. This also brings us to the next piece, which is going to be probably the only kind of shirt that fits with this outfit. I haven't found another one. Maybe there's a few in there that could work, but personally, since I wanted to keep the aesthetics, this is the one that worked the best for me, and that has to be the Polycarbonate Nomad shirt. Now, to get this, you need to go pretty far into the desert, into the most southern region of the map, up until you notice this van with Reaper Smiles Upon You sign onto it. So if you want to see where this is on the map, it's going to be right here down south in the middle of these two roads, which kind of go parallel to one another. But once you reach over there, go ahead and load the body, and this is going to give you access to this really awesome Polycarbonate Nomad shirt, which should come with quite a number of modding slots if, of course, you reload enough times. But again, it works really well with the outfit. You can also make it work with other types of outfits as long as you wear kind of like light type of pants. It seems to work pretty well with that. Now let's move over to the next piece, which is going to make this build feel really complete, and this has to be the armored media kind of like camera looking Oculus set that fits really well with the aesthetic. Like if you want to go with that Terminator kind of look or Mad Max slash Fixer kind of look, yeah, this is gonna make it pretty much complete. So again, this is going to be in the middle of the desert, not too far off from the previous shirt. It's gonna be right in this trailer park kind of thingy on this side of the map, so south of Pacifica, and it's gonna be right next to the main road right here if I zoom in. So yeah, this is gonna be it between these two roads that kind of go into different directions. But you're going to notice that there's this trailer right here going inside of it, and on to the left side you're going to notice that there's a cache on top of this table that contains the Oculus set with the camera, and this is how it looks, by the way. It looks really awesome. Now don't do the same mistake as I did and only grab it with no mod slots. Go ahead and reload it until you get the proper one, which also kind of brings us to the last and final piece on the list, which unfortunately is not a legendary. Like most of the headgear, like for some reason everything in the head department that is not legendary quality looks really well, but all the legendaries we found so far look really bad. Now this, as I've said in a previous video, you find it at the same location with the Rocker's vest, basically onto the same body. So to reach that, again, you're going to have to head over to Watson into the southeastern part of it, really close to V's apartment, and the same corpse is going to hold both of these pieces. I might say that it complements the outfit really well, and it works really well with that kind of Nomad, Fixer, kind of Mad Max kind of style, especially since you're rocking everything to make it like this. So yeah, this is it with the outfit. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you find anything in the set or other types of legendary outfits, definitely let me know in the comments section down below. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, also don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and activate that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.